Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish and welcome back to Titan Quest. I hope that y'all are ready for a hell of an adventure. Get it? We're going to the underworld. If you missed last week's stream, we stole the magical eye of the Grey, or the Grey Sisters. If you've ever watched Clash of the Titans, you might know them. And we gave that to Medea so that she could show us the way.
They came quickly and in force, so quickly we were caught unawares. We tried to get as many of the civilians out as we could, but there was precious little time. I waited until daylight and sent Diogenes with some men back in to find any stragglers. They could use a strong back and enable fighting arm.
Well, it's a good thing we have both of those. Sounds like we're not going to have an easy time of it, right? But we expected that.
Have you seen Admetus? In the time since I sent him, there are people dying here, and I can do nothing. We need supplies. We need food and medicine. He was so eager to help, but I could have made the trip 3 times myself by this time. Zeus protect him. But must I send someone else after him to do the job he was supposed to do?
Well, hopefully nothing terrible's happened.
And this is all I have left. The rest is lost.
Oh, don't worry too much about it, poor guy. I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's see.
Goodbye.
We've been back for a while. I feel like it's time for a change of outfit. There we go. Check that out. Yeah. There we go. That's a little more thematic.
They say the gods have gone, but I would not lose faith. I asked them for help, and here you are. Monsters have been with us for ages, but these, they are different. They are an army, the likes of which no man has ever seen. Our guards didn't stand a chance, and the city is lost. They are led by a fierce captain who calls herself Procea. If she fell, our remaining defenders might rally.
Well, in that case, sounds like we have some clear objectives. Let's get right to it. We've got to protect these people after all. So yeah, we defeated Typhon, the last of the Titans, and of course, you know, all of the Telkeens and stuff, so that means that these new monsters must be coming from somewhere else. Where could it be? Well, in this episode, we're going to find out. Ooh-wee. Yes, gather around, ladies. There we go. Excellent. Distort reality still holding its own. Want to put another rank in that sometime soon, but probably not before we continue to improve some of our warfare skills. We've been neglecting them a little bit. We don't want that to go on. Ooh, man, this new hammer is so good. I love it. Did you get him? Little Nightmare? No? Okay. Oh, here we go. I'm going to take these liches out first. They are nasty. Ooh, and another Blightcaster. Those are the guys that throw the giant waves of poison bombs. If you missed the last stream, of course, that is up on YouTube. Head over to my channel and you can check it out and see what all's going on. Because there were a lot of Blightcasters in that episode. Honestly, it's a really neat ability. I wish it was one that we could get. you can get sort of a poor imitation of it. You know, there are like poison bombs that you can throw if you have the rogue mastery, which we have seen some of our enemies do, like the Manads. Manads? The cat girls. You know. Boom, I love that hammer. That AoE attack is so good. More AoEs are more better. Ooh, an open tomb. Well, we've got to go in here, of course. The ossuary of the Thesproти. This is just a little optional side dungeon. I don't remember if there's a quest objective in here or not, but there is, I think there's pretty much always a majestic chest on the, like, the last little bit, so it's worth going in there for just because of that. I'll let my energy recover a little bit so I don't have to use a potion. There we go. Hey, no traps. No whammies. Love it. So last time we were in a place like this, it's pretty much all traps. Oop. Rude, I had my map open. Don't attack me while I have my map open. That is just the worst manners. Another soul siphon, spirit siphon. I hate those things. And of course, those featured largely in the last episode as well. If y'all are going to be this much of a thorn in my side, at least drop some spectral matter. Well, I'll try not to complain about that too badly because, I mean, I think that we did get like 3 spectral matter in the last episode alone, so let's see here. Oh well. On the lookout for better armor. Haven't found any yet though. I can tell that the point I put in our nightmare to upgrade him is having an effect. He is really rolling out the punches. Oh my goodness, go down. See, look, he's holding his own over here, taking care of this archer pretty much by himself. I love that he can confuse things like ghosts with that confusion ray. It doesn't make any sense, but I don't know, I guess chalk it up to him being a dream creature, and you know, ghosts are, they may not have a physical, you know, brain that he can confuse, but if it's psychic confusion, psychic static or something, then that probably makes some kind of sense. Out of the way. Oh. I'll go ahead and pop the top on one of those. Yeah, I am really, the more that we get into this, I am really thinking hard about swapping from Sonic Touch to Onslaught. We'll have to consider what we're going to do, you know, like how that's going to unfold. If we might need to respec other skills and abilities as well to go with it. Because it's going to drain more energy and stuff, but... Oh no. Ah! Oh, I stopped for just a second. If I'd kept bobbing and weaving, I can't believe I stood there and died like that. Starfish, you fool. That's unattractive. Gross. Okay, well, at least there's nothing else in that room, so... Run back up there with basically everything off of cooldown and just... I don't mind taking a death if it's, like, well-deserved, but that was just carelessness. I have only myself to blame. There we go, a Berkios of the Ashes. The spiders really pile on the damage, you see. But actually, it's great that we have that hammer, because then that AoE helps with that significantly. Phew, and he didn't even drop anything good. What a waste. Well, we got some experience points. Scepter of Lightning. Didn't get a majestic chest, but we got a couple of ornate chests. That's not a total loss. Still have this area over here too. Ooh, there we go. Got them all. That's what I love. That's what I like to see. There we are. Anything good? Free treasure is free treasure. Onward. It's funny because you can still hear like the birds chirping and things in there inside the tomb, which that's partly because that last room, you know, with the shaft of light coming down on those statues and stuff is supposed to be like open to the sky, I think. But it's still funny that you can hear that like all the way through the whole area when you really shouldn't be able to. Shadow skeletons. Ooh, so many ghostes. So many undead. I wonder why. Go. Get these last few right over here. Don't leave any monsters behind because in this next section, every little bit of experience is going to matter. Yeah. See those guys there? Those are not like ghost archers and stuff. You'll see here in just a moment. Monkey King's Trickery? Really? Huh. I mean, that's great. It's an odd drop for this area. Okay, there we go. See, look here. Random dudes just wandering around.
These strange soldiers are everywhere. They swarm over every street and plaza. Epigenes may have sent you to help rescue the survivors. But be careful. They're hiding or trapped and may not be easy to find. Bring them to me, and I will see them safely to the camp.
Oh boy. An escort mission. Passeron. Okay. Ooh. Keres. So Keres are... I don't know all the lore, but they're like a sort of... like underworld creature, some kind of... like a psychopomp, I think. Creatures that guide the dead to the land of the dead. Run for it. Go. This is no place for civilians. Ooh, man, look at that. They're dropping so many green items. I love it. Go. Go ahead. Run for it. There we go. There's a lot of these little quest guys. Nightmare almost got that one. Of course, they almost got the Nightmare too, so. Look at this. Such devastation. Take care of these last few. That almost every single one of them has dropped a green item. Come around this side to meet you. Well, there we go. Okay. Let's head back down here. And, oh, I walked right into the ruins. That's what I get for having my map open. Y'all know I open my map so much. There we go.
Thank you for helping with our plight. I will see the survivors to safety.
Okay. Well, that is one side quest down. Now we just have to find that enemy captain. And the dude who was sent out here to grab supplies and things. Look at this. All of the ghosts just hanging out. Doing nothing. Ooh, impusas. With their horrible stabs. Flying spellcasters. Just what we don't need to be fighting, right? Last thing that I want is someone angry and throwing fireballs at me who also has, like, 3-dimensional mobility. Oh.
I thought I could do it alone. I almost made it. Here, I have the supplies. Take them. The fiends. They were everywhere. Please, bring them back to the camp. Tell them I tried. Tell them it does not matter, as long as my death is not in vain.
Poor guy. Look at this dude over here, just kind of peeking in on things. Hello. Okay, that's part of that side quest. Let's just go ahead. We'll hop back and complete that real quick. Just take care of it and get it over with.
The survivors may be safe, but I do not know how long we can last out here before those things come for us. My men and I will fight to the last so the civilians can escape.
Very noble of you.
Midas? Gone? I should not have cursed the boy. I should not have let him go. It was far too dangerous. Ambition blinded his eyes. Thanks to you, his sacrifice was not needless. These medicines will save lives, even as Admetus is lost to us.
Tragic. Hey, he died a hero's death. Sometimes that's all you can hope for. And there we go. He's gone. He's still slightly animated, but he's dead. There we go. Get out of here. They look like rats. They kind of sound like rats, too. I think they're built on the Ratman model. Go. Not necessarily over that particular river, but there's going to be a bridge and a river for sure. Look at this. A Venomancer. Sometimes I think people just make up those words. Like, they think that if you put mancy on the end of anything, it makes it into some sort of, you know, into magic, basically. Venomancy. That must be poison magic. Ooh. Starting to get a little foggy out here. Very Silent Hill. Ooh, ooh. Experience shrine. An experience shrine. My favorite shrine. My favorite kind of shrine. Ooh, and just in time. Go, come on. Well, it's still active. I want to take out a lot of these little, a lot of the chaff. There's not an enormous amount of time to take out, like, more powerful enemies. Might get one or two over here. Come on over here. I love this scene here in the amphitheater, and look at this, all of the souls just kind of hanging out. Hi, guys. Enjoying the show? Glad you could make it. Tough crowd.
You can't carry anymore.
Oh, come on. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Here we go. I bet if I pile some of these over here... Do I have any more? Okay, well... Here. Yeah. There we go. Haha. That's not too bad. A rebirth fountain. They give us a respawn point. They must expect us to die. I don't plan on doing that. I already did that once this stream. Let's not do it anymore. Go. It's kind of like, obviously it's meant to be, but I think it succeeds in being eerie. Seeing all of the, like, the lost souls just sort of hanging out, looking and peeking through these different like holes in the destroyed buildings and things. Come back here. Okay, fine. There. You don't want to stand still? That's what AoEs are for. Hey, let's help these soldiers out here. You can see a quest marker over there on the auto map. You can see another rebirth fountain, so we're obviously meant to head that way. Come on. There we go. Gotta save some of these dudes. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Okay. I was gonna say, did we save no one? Was it for nothing? Come back to that in just a moment. It helps that the Keras are listed as demons, because that means that Distort Reality and stuff deals even more damage to them, which is great. Of course, that is one of the specialties of the Dream Mastery. And there we go. Okay, that cleaned out that section. Go ahead and head back over this way. Yeah. Is there anything? Okay, here we go. I was thinking there was a little pocket of Keras over here that we hadn't killed yet. Now we can go on. So many healing potions. After that fight with Typhon, though, definitely not complaining. Used so many in that fight. Still wasn't really enough. Oh, there she is. Procea, the demon captain. Oop. Can we maybe not? Come on. Distort reality, I said. Almost got her. There we go. Hey. Teamwork. I'm gonna bro fist our little nightmare there. Well, you gotta be careful, you don't want to poke him in the eye. Okay, let's see. Let's go and let them know that the captain is dead. No more Procea.
I won't exaggerate. Things are grim. But still, with their captain gone, we are given a chance to retake what is ours.
You can't carry anymore.
Oh, well, you know what that means.
Pains me to think of the brutes decked in my own goods.
Let's see. We will trash a few of these things just really quickly. Here we go. Take this too.
And all those precious rings? Beware those pale marauders.
Gosh, if that isn't history summed up in one sentence. Okay, here we go. The outskirts of Passaron. Ooh, look at this. It's nasty. Whatever has been through here has not been kind to the terrain, yes? Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up. It's a random yellow item. There we go. Tear through these real quick. Hey, hey. Do you want to... There we go, thank you. Leave off. The Keras can sometimes be difficult to see because of like the, you know, trees and things in the background, but at least the Impusas, because their glowing hair matches whatever type of magic they have, it's really easy to pick them out. Even when the rest of their bodies is kind of like blending into these dark backgrounds. Oh my goodness, get out of here. There we are. Yes, good. Stack those AoEs. Good, we used a couple of those, so... Ooh, see, look, all of these souls are starting to converge. They're all heading to the same place. I like the way that they just sort of phase in and out. They're coming from all different directions up and down the road and all heading the same way. Right. Yeah. Okay, we're about done with this area. We are almost to our destination. I hope y'all are ready for a real treat. There we go. Check this out. This is cool. The Passage of Souls. Look at this. And that just sort of like low, wordless choral screaming. Oh, and of course, I mean, look, right? Of course, they're all blowing into this skull or being sucked into this skull. And here we are. Check it out. Ah, that little musical sting makes it perfect. Here we are. Oh, and look at that. Even the animation for the rebirth fountains is different, which I love. So here we are. In Hades. Check it out. A whole new world. No, no meteor showers. I don't like that. Otherworldly chest. That's what we're going to be running into now. Ooh. Oh, that earth mastery, though. We don't like it. Oh, hey, the druidic wreath. Oh, wait, no, I think we already have that one. Yeah, because that's the one that requires Leaf Song. And the Crystal Tear. And we don't have Leaf Song. That's what I was thinking that we had just picked up, was Leaf Song. Stop shooting meteors at me. I don't like it. It's not cool. Thought we were bros. Come here. There we go. It looks like their tails are just kind of bleh in death. Well, it's actually their hair, but there we go. We've even got the blue torches. It's just very small cosmetic touches, but I love them. Really got to take those Karis witches out very quickly because they're kind of like the skeleton captains from earlier in the game, where they take that earth mastery and put a buffing aura on all of their allies, and then that bonus damage stacks up very quickly. You do not want to be on the wrong end of that. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Flaming Shadow Staff of Essence. I gotta pick that up even though it's yellow. Just because that's a really cool name for an item. I may never give it to another character, I don't know, but Flaming Shadow Staff of Essence just sounds really cool. Oh, I got lost in the Impusus fire. I was trying to click on myself. And kill me. Come here. Go. Oh, I lost my nightmare. Sometimes if I don't, like, manually check, I don't always realize because whenever he goes, he dies in a distort reality, so I don't always know if I don't see that this is gone, that he's been killed. Because I think, oh, well, of course, you know, I'm cast distort reality. I'm doing it all the time, so I don't notice when another one goes off. Ooh, and there's our first portal. Excellent. Well, our first portal in the underworld. Of course, we got the Epirus portal. Epirus portal. Epirus. The river Styx, because of course, you know you gotta cross that big river, folks, to get into the underworld proper. You gotta. Oh, and check this out. The portals look different too. The road to Hades. Look here.
I don't know what to do. Where to go? No one comes for us. We go nowhere. When will someone come? Are we supposed to go on our own with those terrible creatures coming and going?
So, something has gone awry in the underworld.
We are trying to get in, but once there was a man, a king, who did everything he could to escape. name was Sisyphus, wise and cunning, but in life he earned the wrath of Zeus. When
Oh,
mortal
yeah.
beings came for him with
The story of
challenges,
Sisyphus.
asked him how they worked.
That is a good story because Sisyphus is trash, but...
Can you row the boat? Charon is gone. Do you know where he is? Can you bring him back? We want to get across, but the boat won't move without its master. Help us.
Where could Charon be?
We do not know what to do. The ferryman has abandoned his boat, and there is no way over the river. One shade, Hipparchus it was, tried to gather a crew and man the boat, but they took him. I do not think they cared about the boat, but his crew got in the way. Since then, no one else has been willing to lead us. I fear our last hope vanished with Hipparchus.
This is wrong. Wrong, I say. I don't belong with this rabble. I lived a good life. My family buried me. I have coins to pay the ferryman, and yet I am stuck on this side of the river. I demand that you find Charon and make him do his job.
Oh, Lord, the entitlement of the 1%.
I was a baker's wife, mother of 9, all told. But I will see neither husband nor child if we are never ferried across.
Okay, now that's a plight I actually care about.
I have seen it. A beast of the Stygian marsh that lurks in the waters of the river. It swallows unsuspecting shades whole. Now with so many shades crowding the bank, it grows bold and comes ashore. In life, I was a hunter, and I would riddle the beast with arrows. But in this form, I have no weapons. I can do nothing.
Well, mayhap we can give you a hand. We'll take care of that. While we're doing everything else, we might as well. So, Charon has abandoned his post. The spirits of the dead are trapped on this side of the river Styx with nowhere to go, and, importantly, no way to move the boat themselves. But we simply cannot allow that state of things to persist. So we'll have to find some way to help them. New enemy. That bone scourge. Those look kind of cool. Those are the kind of monsters I expect to find in the underworld. So everything down here is either a ghost or a demon. So that means that Dream works really well down here. Of course, the probably the best possible combination for just sheer efficiency in this part of the game is Dream and Spirit, because you could deal all kinds of bonus damage to the undead as well, not to mention just, oh my goodness, the pet bonuses. But that is very specific to, like, you know, this part of the game. That may or may not be something that you want to play through the entire game with. The Shrine of the Golden Bough. Ooh, somebody was healing that thing. We can't have that. Oh gosh, look at that. That statue is very unfriendly. Check that out, though. It's cool. This is all quite cool looking. I'm a big fan of this part of the game. This is like 14 to 16-year-old me's aesthetic. Oh my goodness, come here. Stand still so I can hit you. There we go. It's the last of that. You can see that's what those statues kind of look like when they're not burning with blue flame. Oh. Pale formicids. Nasty giant ant-men. Let me hop back over here real quick because there's a little bit more in this area that I want to grab. So many ghostes. The most ghosts. Of course, you know, we are in the underworld. Ah, look at this. Nicias, betrayer of Sparta. Ooh. Go, come on out, clone. Let's do this. There we go. Nice. Whew. That all worked out fairly well. Okay, it's the bone scourge that we killed. Go. Get a nice dot on all of them. These guys are so annoying because... Oop! And oop! Because they just are so tough. I think I mentioned that in the last stream when we were fighting some of them, those Lost Soul sorcerers. They just... Phew, they go down really hard. Okay. Well, now you see why I wanted to come back and not skip anything. A level, a level... You love to see it. Okay, there we go, as is tradition. Skills. Folks. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see. Well, we're definitely going to put at least 1 point in warfare. That gives us 21 total. At 24 is when we unlock the next tier of abilities. So that means... I'm actually going to put 2 in our mastery this time. Give us some more hit points, but also it guarantees that next level we can put 2 more points in the mastery and then have a point left over to unlock one of these. So let's see now. I'm going to go ahead. We only need 1 more rank in weapon training. There we go. I'm going to max it out. It gives us plus 16% attack speed, plus 222 offensive ability. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, we're going to go this way. Sometimes I'm certain that it is just like, you know, my own perceptions fooling me because I know what I just did and I have certain expectations of what it's going to do when I put points into an ability. But I always feel like even just that one little rank in weapon training there that I can already feel a difference between that and the points that we put in our stats. Oh, hey. Oh, Auroch Skullcracker, a troglodyte hero. Okay. So is he an Auroch Skullcracker, or is his name Auroch Skullcracker? I leave it to you, the viewers, to decide. I love his little ha-ha.
You have freed me, but can I go on while others suffer? No, I will not cross the Styx until the way is clear for all shades. I would run the ferry myself, but I cannot move Charon's boat without his oar, and I fear that the ferryman has discarded it when he left his post. But find the oar, I will take it up, and become a ferryman myself. In the meantime, I shall return to the boat.
Right. Well, that's very noble. It's willing to take up Charon's position. Nobler than Charon himself, if Charon walked away from it. I would say, anyway. There's a lot going on down here, and of course, if you've never played the game before, then hopefully it's interesting to see it for the first time and kind of get to experience some of the intrigue and politics of the underworld, as it were. Okay, back this way a little bit. There's that rebirth fountain. I love how the river Styx has like a faintly greenish shimmer to it. Oh, I'm back here. Come back here. There we go. Can't have these formicids running away from us. Oop, that one's running after us. On the one hand, it feels weird that there are just like random ant people down here in Hades, but on the other hand, I suppose it makes sense because we're technically underground, like it's a literal underworld. So, because the Greek vision of death is, you know, like subterranean. So, I suppose it makes sense. What's really odd is mostly just like finding anything alive down here. You expect to find the undead, you expect to find demons, but the formicids are just living creatures. That makes it really strange, I think. Ooh, there's these troglodytes. Just going around the outside edge, and we'll come back to the middle. Round the outside, round the outside. There we go. Man, these things are fairly nasty in groups because they do deal a lot of physical damage and they can take a lot of punishment as well, so... Oh yeah, check this out, look. Haha. Now, of course, there is a reason, right? Why Charon has to ferry souls across the river Styx. There aren't supposed to be any bridges. We'll come back to that in just a moment. Someone's building a bridge that cannot have the god's stamp of approval. And yes, we know that the gods have moved on and left us to our own devices or what have you, but still. That hammer blends in really well down here too because it has that pale bluish green glow that all of the souls and things have, so it looks like a weapon of the underworld, which I appreciate. Nothing down here. Oh good, they ran right into the edge of that as it went off. Thank you. Oh, it's been a while since we saw one of these. It's a different design, but it's still a blade trap. Come on. You go first. There we go. The formicids are not that bad. They come in large groups, but really only the priestesses and the captains are, like, meaningful opponents. Okay. Once you take them out, the rabble don't pose much threat. Okay, is that it? No, I think I need to go back over there. Did I not get all of that? I guess not. Yeah, okay. Good, I'm glad I caught that. Because I think one of our quest objectives is over here. Maybe. Is it? Is that what I'm thinking of? No? Okay. Well... Okay, we've gotten all of that. Okay. Okay, so it's back to the bridge. Here we go. Yeah, this is not like our first trip to the beach, right? When we got to the Megara coast. Remember that? Phew, it seems like a long time ago now. But I am glad that y'all are still here for the ride. And if you're just joining us, of course, be sure to go and check out my other social media, Twitter, Facebook, Pillowfort and stuff. Ooh. And my YouTube to watch the rest of this series. Stay back or be destroyed. Who said that, I wonder? Uh-huh. Oh, there he is. Charon. Oop. Gotta be careful. That's not good. 'Cause look at that. Because who has more power over the river Styx than Charon himself? Right? But those geysers can only come up through the grate, so if you don't stand on those... Oh, there he is. His more powerful second form. I love that. My favorite part of this fight. It's when he says, "River, rise." Oh, no. Man, he killed our little nightmare that quickly, huh? It's alright. We got this. We just keep our health up. Ah! Come on. As long as he's doing that and we're not standing on the grates, then no harm done because... Haha! There we go. Hey. Well. Phew, goodbye to the ferryman. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. And a unique item. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. There's Charon's ore, of course. Check this out. Dark Seer. Ooh. Bonus to armor protection, health, energy regeneration, defensive ability, absorption of spell energy, chaotic resonance, +2 to summon nightmare. Well, look at that. Look at that. It's made for someone with the Dream Mastery. Let's see. Chaotic resonance. What is that? Is that one of our sub-skills? Oh, that's over here. Yes. So, that gives a bonus to Distortion Wave, which we're not using because we're using Distort Reality instead. But still. So, this definitely has better armor overall, but this is plus 22% damage or armor protection. Combined armor is 381. Ooh. Ooh, that is in fact an upgrade. Although weirdly it makes our damage go down. That's very strange. Oh, no, it's because the Razorback Harness gives us like plus 23 strength. Ooh. We lose that health regeneration, but... that's alright. And you know what? We can take the Amun-Ra's Glory out of that. Get it back. Check that out. Plus, we look super cool. We just look cool, y'all. Okay, that's the upgrade we wanted. I'm going to grab that. Tiresias. Ooh. Remember him? We met him as soon as we got to Rhodes.
Know this, Titan Smasher.
Titan Smasher.
Is no more a paradise. I see great heroes die a second time, but never a third. Gods who should go, stay. Gods who should intervene, have departed. The living must take their place beside the dead. Save the dead from dying. Come to Elysium. Come soon. Come now. Come.
Okay, well, we will be there soon. But first, we've got a quest to complete. Here we go. Look at all of these quests, see?
You have freed Hipparchus. Now we will take the boat and cross the river ourselves. Thank you. Thank you.
With the ore in my possession, I will take all shades to the other side. No more would they need to pay for their passage. A new era has dawned. Let all enter the realm of Hades and find their destiny.
Well, look at that. Socialism for the dead.
You have freed Hipparchus.
Yes, yes, yes.
Charon gone. How will we go? Is the way dangerous? Will another come to take his place at the boat?
Yeah, Hipparchus. We've established this.
Let me get this straight. The ferryman will never return, and someone has built a bridge across the river. So, in order to proceed to judgment, I must now walk?
You know what? Yes, you must. Just you. Everyone else can take the boat. You have to walk.
I was a baker's wife, mother of 9.
I don't know what to do. Where to go? No one...
All right. Well, we've got to take care of this quest. We'll get there. First things first. Onward. Yes, we will see you in Elysium. Well, you won't see us because you're blind, Tiresias. A troglodyte stone grinder. Probably helping to build the bridge. Ooh, and our nightmare is stronger now thanks to that armor. Hey. There we go. Put a little dot on them. More bridges. And this was quite a project. Charon not only abandoned his post, but out here building bridges without a permit across the river Styx. That's a lot of effort to go to just to give up, like, you know, a job that you don't like, my guy. That's a lot of rules to break. I would call that a bridge too far. When you sigh at your own jokes, you know that it's bad. Round and round we go. Here we are. I like the color change when you're in certain areas, like, you know, it kind of alters the mood. It's a nice little cosmetic touch that really does a lot to enhance the experience, in my opinion. Ooh, the Stygian Marsh. You know what, just real quick, I don't think that other section of bridge is finished. I'm pretty sure this is the way we have to come. But I can't remember if it branches off over here and there's something on the other end of that. I don't believe that there is, but I'll... Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. But I'm still glad that I came back, or I would have missed these two monsters. There we go. honestly, I really appreciate this part of Titan Quest, this part of Immortal Throne, just because it's such a cool idea. It's a simple idea that I don't know if anyone else had prior to this game. Maybe someone did. Ooh. Ooh. Ghost crabs. Haha, that's a joke because ghost crabs are a real thing. But, you know, just this notion of building a bridge across the river Styx. Like, Charon wants out, so he just builds a damn bridge. I'm not steering this stupid boat anymore. Y'all walk yourselves over there. Like, that's ballsy. And it's just such a simple idea that's kind of, it's right there. Like, it's just floating in front of you, waiting to be plucked. But no one had done it, to the best of my knowledge. This is the first time that I had seen it or heard of it. Makes me think of when Sir Terry Pratchett was talking about how he came up with Discworld and decided that it would be on the back of 4 elephants that stood on the shell of a giant turtle. And he said the idea was already there. It was an old idea. Just no one was using it. So he ran in and nabbed it and just, you know, hoofed it before the alarms went off, basically. I feel like this is the same. It's an idea that was there. And maybe because it was so obvious no one had done it? Like, maybe that's why? Here we go. We'll go in the cave first. Demon storeroom. Better stun them. Low on health. There we go. Boom. A Shrine of Mastery. That will be very useful as we run down through here and take care of these creatures. I will take +2 ranks in all my skills anytime, any day of the week, any hour of the day. You ask me and I will say for sure. Thank you. Yes. Please. Leave floor cache. Boom. Oh man, I cannot wait because one more rank, or well, 2 more ranks, but 1 more level, 2 more ranks in warfare, and we will get the upgrade for our Warhorn that actually causes it to reduce enemy health. So looking forward to that. I don't use it quite enough anyway, although I try to remember that all of our abilities are there. And when you make something more useful, you prioritize it more, of course. So it's easier for me to remember to hit that button if I know that it's going to help kill our enemies and not just protect us from being killed. Haha. Oh, goodness. There we go. You're free, go. You're free. Nothing over this way. Onward. Another mastery shrine. Awesome. Good. I will share this newfound mastery with these enemies. Get out of here. Which way? I'll go back and grab that green item in a moment. I'm just trying to remember which way is the way we're actually supposed to go, or if it loops around. I can't recall. the farther we get into the game, like, the fuzzier my knowledge of it gets in terms of having dungeons and things roughly memorized, simply because, you know, I had the vanilla game before Immortal Throne came out, and so I have played through, like, that part of it, more times than any of the rest of the games, of course. Likewise, I played through Immortal Throne more than I've played through Ragnarok. And I played through Ragnarok a bit more than I've played through Atlantis. Okay, I think that it loops around, so we'll be fine here. Go, cliff wall. We'll just hug this. Go right on around this way. Over here, you loser. What are you doing with your life? Reconsider your choices. Bye. Ooh, giant crab. Big boy. Chonky. Chonky. Get out of here. Ah, you Grendel looking. Get off me. Ugh. More soul cages. You're free. Go. That always feels like, you know, vaguely fulfilling. Like, you know, it's just one of those little things where you feel like you can kind of see that you've done something, that you've accomplished a thing. Okay, let's see. Goes left, that goes right. Okay, so back down this way first. We will complete the circuit. There we go. This will come right back around to where we were before. I see you, crab. You're not getting away. There we are. Oh, they're running to meet us. They are running to meet us. That is fine. You come right on out, boys. Haha. If you can't hang with the big girls, then go home. We are home. You're invading us. Listen. I'm an adventurer, and that's what adventurers do. They go into people's houses. They click on stuff. They take it for the greater good. I don't know what you want from me. Oh, mechanical parts. Haven't seen that in a while. Haven't really needed it in a while, but... And another rebirth fountain. Excellent, because it's been a little while since we found one. Obviously, it's never my intention to die, but I always feel better when I know that the nearest rebirth fountain is either like within spitting distance and I can see it coming up, or if I've just hit it and it's not far behind me. Appreciate the purple lava. Okay. Next section here. Saw a cave over there. I've got my eye out for where we're eventually going to find the Stygian lurker, the soul-eating monster that we were told about, so that we can complete that other side quest. And And I think we may have just found it. Hey, hey. I see a quest marker. Okay, let's get these crabs out of the way. We don't want any mooks joining in on the fun when we go to the attack. Come on, you come to us. I saw some big ripples over there. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's one of those, like, hydrodons. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Haha. Excellent. Thank you, clone. I brofist myself. Alright. There we go. Nice. And permanent plus 4-point increase, which is basically like a free level to all 3 of our stats. Now, of course, also you can see like the quest is done, but it's only polite that we go back and tell them about it too, so we'll do that at some point, because they will have something to say about it. They won't have any additional rewards, I don't believe, but crab. It is not time for crab. Ooh, the Den of Tantalus. You know who Tantalus is, right? The guy who was cursed to be eternally hungry and thirsty. There we go. Spiny shell, nice. I almost wish that we were using a shield because we've picked up so many spiny shells, but that's alright. It just means that some other character who is using a shield can hang on to it. Boom. Okay, this way. Crabs. See him ragdolling off into nothingness. Serves you right. That's what they get when they mess with us. Nothing there. That's a pit. Water running down into the darkness. Nice touch. This game has always been and remains just really visually appealing. But it's the little touches that make it. Ooh, Shatterbone. Hey now. That sounds like a weapon. I can't remember. No, okay. It's really a shame that you don't actually see Tantalus in here. I think that would have added something. Like, I feel as though you can kind of hear like the vague sounds of torment in the background, but alright, let's see. Shatterbone. Oh, it's another hammer. 62 to 82 damage, slow speed, chance of additional physical damage, stun, slow, reduced armor, plus bonus to strength and offensive ability. Huh. Let's see here. Okay, our DPS is 301. That takes it way down. That also takes it down. Okay, well. No harm done. And we found somewhere... Okay, that's what I was looking at. I was thinking it might have been a necklace, but... Get out of here. More Monkey King's trickery. Well, if we find another of those, we'll have a completed charm or relic. Just in this episode. Wild. Get him, Nightmare. Okay. Boom. Okay. Oh, he followed us. Oh, and another one. They hide under the sand and then boil up like that. Sometimes you miss them if you don't literally step on them. Get out of here. You got that one? Okay, I'm going to let you get that one. Thank you. He's helping. Okay, that's all of that area. Honestly, we ought to be closing on another portal before too much longer. If I am not too far off in my calculations, my navigations. Aha. Yes, you can see this architecture starting to appear of like tombs and things. There's another rebirth fountain up ahead. Check this out. Love the statuary here. This is just such a visually appealing game, and this area, like Immortal Throne, they just put it all in. The City of Lost Souls. Yeah. See, check that out. Really cool. Okay, we're going to pause here just momentarily so that I can go back and I want to let them know that we killed that monster for them. There we go.
So the beast is slain. It was a worthy opponent and put up quite a fight. Ah, how I miss the hunt.
That's fair. I'm not going to badmouth the monster, like, behind its dead back. It did give us a fight. Here we go. This area is really cool. Oh. Ooh. I didn't catch that witch in our distort reality, so she wasn't petrified or stunned. Chasing her down means that she got several hits in on us. There's some really cool stuff coming up. I love this part of the game so much. I'm not going to waste a distort reality since those two didn't pull together. Singly, those troglodytes are like not really much of a threat. Even in big groups, they're not a huge threat, but it's like I said earlier, they take a lot of punishment, which means, you know, since they hit moderately hard, they have plenty of time to dish out. Is the problem. Just one of them's not a big deal, but when they gang up on you, well, that's when everything becomes more troublesome, isn't it? Oop. Phew-wee. Well. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. I don't like how much health I'm losing, or the speed at which I'm losing it. But the experience point shrine I appreciate. There's just nothing back there that's actually, like, literally just scenery, flavor, because you can't open those grates. Go. All of these souls just kind of hanging out. Our experience shrines already run out. Gross. Boo, hiss. That's alright, we killed a number of these trogs with them. A little bit more of a threat than the ones in Might Magic 7. Oop. You hear the music change there? That's how you know that we're coming up on something big. We haven't seen another portal yet, but they're giving us rebirth fountains left, right, and sideways. See another one up there already? That pink indicator on the map. And there's a big difference here between the regular troglodytes, like the stone grinders and things, and those berserkers. It really is a case of you kind of have to take out the other ones first, like the smaller ones. Whereas normally I would focus on the big one and try to take it down, usually. But that doesn't work well here. Because they just have so many more hit points. See, it works fine with the formicids. Ooh, I need to watch my potions. We've got like 16 left. Which sounds like a lot of potions, but I mean, at the rate we go through them, not really. Go up this ledge. See, they're so hefty. I love how they've got two arms. Like they're like hermit crabs. They've got a punching arm and a swinging arm. Oh, actually, medallion. I will take that. Back the other way. Now we go up here. And these areas will intersect. Ooh, some Impusa. Impusae. Not seen those in a little while. Ooh, ice sprites. Oh, look at this. Aklis. Karis hero. Now, you come back here. Oh my goodness gracious. She dropped Persephone's tears, though. Cannot believe that. I hate when you kill an enemy, and then, like, then it gets you right after you kill it with a dot or something. Well, I guess if I'm gonna die, then the underworld is the most appropriate place to do it. Buh. I didn't feel like I was biting off more than I could chew there, but... See, the Karis are not very dangerous by themselves, but then... Ooh, one of those yellow-green monster items. But you get a witch involved, and... very quickly they become a threat, which is kind of the point. Oh, I suppose I should show this off. Oh. There. Haha. That's skills with the inventory weapon open. Or window open. Okay, Persephone's Tears enchants rings and amulets. Reduces the amount of damage that you take from the undead. Nice. Ooh. Another Witch Queen. I hate that too because I was just talking about how I feel better when, like, the next rebirth fountain is within spitting distance and I can see it, and there it was. Soul Carvers. Ooh. Goodness gracious. Oh. There's an Impusa up there. Suppose I should take care of them, especially since this is a dead end, meaning we want to go this way first. Anything? Not really. Okay. The Night Mistress's Clutch. Where is that? This. Here we go. It's a really cool looking staff. It deals a chance for one of the following: fire damage, cold damage, lightning damage, any of those three, and then it deals an additional fire damage, bonus to energy regeneration, attack damage, bonus to Sands of Sleep, and to distort reality. So once again, because it's a staff, if you want the most out of it, you need to be using the Spirit Mastery. So that's the game telling you that, like, Spirit and Dream are just the ultimate combo for the Immortal Throne expansion. Because it's a staff, which is a Spirit Mastery weapon that boosts some important Dream Mastery skills. Sands of Sleep, of course, we could kind of care less, but Dream, or Distort Reality, I mean, goodness, if we could get something that gave us +2 to that. Phew. If Farther Mastery wasn't Warfare, I would almost equip that. Just for the bonus, because that by itself is so good and makes such a huge difference. Nope. Haha. Just barely dodged it. When I can get the witches before they even activate their aura. I love that. Doesn't happen very often, but... Okay, here we go. Go downstairs and loop back the other way. You might have seen that door outside. That's where we're going to come out. Go here first. This Flame Lord, there we go. It's so funny to see someone using the nature, like, healing spell, because the effect is that little swirl of leaves. And it's just so at odds with the appearance of everything else that's going on. So, you know, you have all of these undead monstrosities attacking you, and then somewhere in the midst of all this, leaves. Healing leaves. That Bone Scourge did not want to go down. But yeah, there's just a little swirl of leaves, and suddenly some ghost regains a bunch of hit points. It's like, what? Hey. Come on. Need you all to die, please. Because I have an experience shrine. If you would just be so kind. Thank you. One more room full of these guys. Again, just empty chambers. They're there for the look of the thing. Haha. Go round and round and round we go. Down and round it wound and wound, down to a dark abyss. Where we stop, you'll see momentarily. Have a dot, demons. Haha. Dropping energy potions instead of healing potions. That's fine. I mean, I'm not going to complain about any drops that they want to make, really, but it's just, you know, I have 11 healing potions and 42 energy potions, so if I can make a request... Sorry, 10 healing potions. Anything there? You know what? Let me make this easier on myself. There we go. Take advantage of that battle marker. Now we're in the lower city of lost souls. Oh, look at these. Epiales. These weird chthonic monsters. They explode in poison when they die. They look like something our nightmare would have nightmares about. They almost look like these mushroom things back here kind of came to life. Ah, tortured soul. Hey, we need some of those. We need all the tortured souls we can get. Doesn't this look like a room where a mini-boss should be? Or a hero monster, rather? Alas. Or perhaps luckily, it is not. Back up. And through here. We'll go over here next. Hello, troglodytes. Down this way, more of the same. Except ghosts. Instead of horrible flying squid things. Alright, some spectral matter. Nothing really matters. Unless it's spectral. Come here. There we go. Shadow Staff of Subjugation. Let's go over this way first. For all that it's going to matter, we're going to do the whole thing, so... There we go. New. The blue coals in the brazier. It's just all the little touches. Really love it. Oop. This guy gotta go down first. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Ooh, a skeleton. A lone skeleton. And now, forward. See, yeah, that's why I'm like targeting the savages first and then coming back to the berserker, because look how much faster they go down. Thank you, boys. That's what I really wanted, some health potions, man.
Hades owns all the wealth of the earth, and miners take it from him bit by bit. Back when I was alive, I vowed that once I got to the underworld, I would find Hades' treasure trove and take it all at once. I have been chasing word of the treasure for a millennium now, and I know a few things.
1,000 years, eh?
Hades is a clever god. He hides his greatest treasure in the middle of a city. He never comes to count it or even admire it. Yet, what would a locked vault contain but a treasure?
Well, I mean, let's be realistic here. There could be a lot of things. So here we go. Look for a way in. Well, you see here, the Frost Altar, Flame Altar, Soul Altar, and Venom Altar, right? Well, so what have we been fighting that falls into those 4 categories? So we're going to have to fight some Impusae. And, okay. I just wanted to come back down there and check something. But we're going to find some Impusae. They're going to drop these, like, tokens or relics or what have you. Here we go. So I remembered that there was a chest we missed. And then we will bring those back here. Put them on the altar, and gain access to the vault. Sounds easy, right? Okay. Ooh, let's get over here. There we go. I want to take out that priestess. Oh no, they've got me in a corner. What will I do? Oh, I almost paid for my arrogance. Wild. The idea of consequences? Psh, who needs them? Okay, that nice little musical sting there, right as my health hit low. Okay. You hear that building theme though, right? Oh my goodness, stand still. Boom. Floor cache. So we will come back to the vault. First, though, we have to head up this way. See, look, Venomancers, right? Soul Carvers. That's going to be the soul one. Pyromancers. And then, what are they called? Frost Reavers, I think, are the ice-themed ones. Up on this plateau where we can oversee where we have been before. Journeying ever deeper. Ta-da! Oh, look at this. There's our portal. See, they very cleverly hide it so that it doesn't show up on the map up here because it's inside this, like, not quite instanced area, but see how the map transitions when you go through the door, right? Because it's inside of a cave, so it just doesn't show. Whew. Well, that's alright, because this is a good stopping point anyway. Let's grab these quests and things.
Before the war of the Olympians and the Titans, Zeus quarreled with a Titan and in anger threw his thunderbolt so hard that the Titan was reduced to ash. Prometheus used the ashes to fashion the first humans. He put the few remaining ashes into a sacred urn, which now rests here in the underworld, watched over by a fearsome guardian. I am versed in the Eleusinian rites, and could prepare the dust, if I had it. Prepared, it would grant some of the power of the original Titan.
Hey now. We like the sound of that, right? 2 skill points. Now that is a huge benefit, so we're definitely going to want to get that reward.
First the rumors. Charon is missing, the judges are not judged. Then these demons, not the old demons either, the guardians, but caravans of armed and unfriendly demons going... Where are they going?
Sounds like a lot's going on.
This city was a peaceful place. Not too bad, but no paradise either. We who live here were not judged worthy of Elysium nor condemned to Tartarus. Now we have these shades running around with sword and shield to protect the weak, and others trying to attack us. I wish they'd all move along and leave us in peace.
I have tried to go to the Elysian fields, and I cannot. No shade can go on, for judgment has been withheld, and with it reward. The gateway to evil is closed, but the price is the path of light. Only the 3 judges who pass sentence can open the fields of Elysium, and then only to those who are worthy.
You, mortal. I love it. This ghost is just like, psst, psst, hey, over here. Kids, you want to buy some watches?
Some of us around here may not be heroes, but it takes more than heroes to win a war. We lay low and pop up where they least expect us, and when they start to fight back, we just fade away. There is a caravan not far from here, out on the salt flats. It is full of supplies for the Daemon army. If that caravan were to meet with an unfortunate accident, well, let's just say that it might set things back a bit on the front lines. So how about it, hero? Think you can handle a little sabotage?
Oh, I think we can handle it. Look at all of these quests. Oh, you're a DC. That's a name I recognize.
How long has it been since I beheld my love, Orpheus? Well, I must remain forever here. He is banished from the Deadlands. Yet, if I had the mirror of Psyche, if such a thing exists, I could gaze upon his face. It is said the mirror lies within the Cave of Whispers. If you found it, would you bring it to me?
They loved with a love that was more than a love. One of the greatest love stories ever told, right? We can do that.
This place is called the City of Lost Souls. Each and every shade must pass this way on their journey to the Tower of Judgment. There they are judged. The wicked
Really?
sent to Tartarus and the great to Elysium. All others return this way. Well, that is how things used to be.
I'm sure you go to a place called the Tower of Judgment, and there you are judged. I would be surprised if anything else happened there. It's the Tower of Pizza Parties.
I remember when the famed Odysseus, beloved of Athena, came among us. Loud blood still throbbing inside him. Are you such a one as he?
I'm just not even gonna address that.
We tried to tell the living what was happening in the underworld. But the first place the demons captured was a necromantia. It is our oracle, Our only way of communicating with our descendants. The demons muddy it now. They threw most of us in their cages. Now the lands of the living will have no warning of their impending doom.
Yet another problem for us to deal with. Well, fine, I guess. Just tack it on. Let's see, there's a marker here, but he's not active yet. Weirdly. I think it's because you have to do another quest before he becomes active. So, okay, well, we're going to head on out through that door next time. In the meantime, I am going to go ahead and, let's see.
Strange news, now the living come traipsing through our land.
Hey, look at this burgundy chthonic outfit.
Goodbye, mortal.
Haha. Nice. Doesn't quite match our armor, but still, I like it. I dig it. So I'm going to go through these shops, sell some of this stuff, and of course, it's great. We have an undead caravan down here. I love this guy.
You've nothing to do with those demons, have you?
No, my guy, it's fine.
Ghostly stores for earthly goods.
Well, I'll engage that. And hopefully you will engage my social media. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Pillow Fort. Head over to YouTube. You can watch this whole series there along with all of my other Let's Plays. And go ahead and give a follow if you haven't, both here and on YouTube. Like up this video, all that kind of social media stuff. You know the drill. I always appreciate it. And hopefully I will see you next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the U.S., for the next installment of Titan Quest. And until then, as always, thanks for playing.